Yes, it's a flick of the wrist. The wand was involved. Y'all wonder, dog. So let me tell you all. In the hose, in the house, in the hose that was plugged with the water that sprays like a gush. Till the wet would have been just under the grass, and that's where your feet would connect. If you would have saw for me for a sec, saw like a seesaw, or maybe something that saw could have wings that could flap if you want. And then your jabs would never stole from your gabbards, dog, because then you would have saw I was more than the rock of Jabro with things I would say and things that I don't. It give you a little introduction to this with the sucks and cuffs at the end, because those are his limbs, and then he would swim to anywhere the island began. Behind him was tread of walls, because they wanna wander like sauce until they would have gone to a rock, and then y'all would go under tow and float and boat of hoes. That's a house of cards, and the spades is all you hold. So you gotta floss. Big freaking deal. Toss this rock to get the ripples off. Straw with tar. He's stuffed with straw and claw because he feels so foreign, dog. Until you feel his stuff is filled with dice or toss. And that's an exclamation mark, not a question mark. So what's your question, dog? This is when he starts to riddle them with what he will run just like it's a bit with wings to flap, and he's off again to the races quick. Bars are where you toss and bark. You could crack jokes if you had one, dog. This is a horse, but not made with hearts. It's made with paws. Chase the fleas till they gone. And I could have said good riddance type stuff as I dust them off. I put them underneath the rug. I put a little tune for those that do. With a tune, they whistle, they do. Try and they wrote something down, but it's wrong. So I take the erase and make it so it was never that way at all. And by the erase, I mean the time traveling machine that I keep. And then y'all need to get key to this sweet I would hand out so givingly. Like it's a Christmas or Xmas, so I can show on that bitch by just a half of a second. And y'all need to secrete like salamanders through skin that you keep. And then that's the lock with the key. And this is the lock with the lawn. When I talk, when I spit, it's some lava that hits you, bitch, so your flesh was all gone. Up in smoke be your dreams, the nightmares from now on. This is the wake of what would rock and what had oars and what had arms. Another riddle, I think? No, you're lost without the lawn involved. Without the lawn lock that you love, I was a lion's hawk with this talk that I would release from where my tongue would have meant my lips that they love so much. This is a glittery heart that's ripped and torn to million pieces, dog, is scattered across the cosmos. Go looking for it. Yo, have fun. Do you remember what the fun was, dog? It starts with F in the front. You could go F yourself and jump off something tall. And there's no lake at all. The lake bed dry with these rhymes that I give. I'm a power drive to the power line. So it's an internet hack, this said I said. It's a hockey puck into the back of the net. When I'm back at this, fucking giving my bat all that it has. So your bat can hit where the wall would have been, but it's gone cause your horse is tore down with a fucking wrecking ball. That's my tonsils, dog. They hang out. Just to see some more of this, where the sea would touch the beach, and then I would touch where y'all wouldn't think, because it couldn't be type thing. Yes, it is. It's thing one and thing two is this thing that I do. It's a fucking string that I would have put anything on, even a stack if you could imagine type thing. A bunch of menageries where animals live that y'all never saw. Get a number 2 if you want to call, because then I could get calm as the sea when there was no breeze type thing, because that's what gets it all turbulent, isn't it? Why am I asking thee? I'm asking the other part, and when I would stop, and then my other part would stop, I'd stop because I'm a star, motherfucker, and I'm raw when I talk. I'm raw as could be. I'm just what would grow in the garden. No one was watching type thing, where no one was walking type thing. Yes. The vines that twist on trees and shit. More than Twizzler's biz, so won't you get into this? Or get out of it, I don't give a shit. Y'all could go bury yourself up to the neck. How's that possible? I don't know. You had help from a crab. There's something more that you left out. Till the moron would get start banging his head against the wall. This ain't padded at all. So the log was gone when all the nesses went home, and the bedsis and got warm, because then I tried my bestest with flow. This a northwest is for y'all. This is a closed curse though, because then I could go with some uncursed stove, because then it wouldn't twist anymore. And you saw the pig's toe for what it's been all along. Would you spend eternity without flow that come from my mouth? I don't think so. A big no as my head shook, and I shook y'all at the cold, like I pulled your seeds from your Johnny Apple like thee. And then the troll would have been the bread all alone, and then y'all butter your bread by yourself so you couldn't sew the inside of this dough. I got the inside, bro. With the onslaught of this that I did before, so I'll do it again. This is a dive into a pond up of a board that would bend as much as I want. It's a rubber band involved with the ball that would bounce. Boom! It's right. More than the explosion from bone, I'm more than a pole. You can call me a lake if you want. If all the lakes touch, it's some pole type stuff. I'm the pole for your boat. I'm what you pour into a bowl for a goldfish you brought home in a bowl and you didn't pay very much. I'm a bug that's pissed off with the antennas that twist too much. And then you could listen if you want. This shit that's read off of a list, I just crumple it up and in the wastebasket quick, because I'm barred with this spit. I'm barred like Dracula, bitch. I'm just drawing blood from your neck. Boom! This is artillery shells I'm handing out. I get them off of my show. Off with the show? No, it's off with the dome. Into the basket they roll. Another drip from what's woe. I get your girls woed, and then I bend them over what's cold. Then I give them my call. Boom! TWA, it's great.